to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the Toronto Raptors. Here with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan. And getting the inside reporting from the sideline, it's David Aldridge. And here in the early going, Clark, with roles still being defined. What's the key, in your opinion, to earning your coach's trust?
Well, I think you've got to embrace your role, and then you also have to understand how you can impact winning for your team. If a coach thinks you give the team a better chance of winning games, you're going to find yourself on the floor.
And the basket by Hill.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Outside, Reed. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Finley. Pass to Farrell. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Hills with the rebound.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss lead. He just missed it.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Houston. Over Finley. Houston's shot's good.
That's Houston's sweet spot now. Knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Here in the first, a little over than it's played so far. Humphries kicks to Reed. Pass to Farrell. Finley up top. Over Houston. Finley can't get it to go. Detroit with the ball. Now here's Hill. Miller sets a screen for Hill. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
One of Hill's favorite shots. That medium range jumper. And Hill extended great over time.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. Quarter basketball. Here's Reed. Hills with the rebound. The Pistons have got their first 3 shots to go in for. Start off this game. Here's Hill. And it's Hill with the game.
Things are coming together nicely for him offensively, gelling well, starting to build the lead.
Yeah, it's all coming together on that. Just needs to maintain this forward momentum.
Here's Humphries, following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Benjamin, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They finally get on the board. Boy, that's got to be a relief.
And no doubt over their offensive moves are easier now. They've broken the seal.
Now, here's Hunter. Goes up with the right. Here's Mills. And he battles for the ball for the second chance.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give that open layup.
Here's Finley. And he comes up with the deuce. First quarter of play. 5 minutes in. Now Hunter. Pass to Houston. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
Raptors trail by 8. Humphries the pass to Reed. Here's Finley. Six to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. Shot comes out of the key. Rebound by the Pistons.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Humphries with the steal. Pass to Reed. And he uses the glass on the way.
Close range, high percentage looks will never go out of style. That's strong fundamental basketball.
And here is Hunter. Nothing on the board. Now Mills. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Reed, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Offensively, they've clearly been far and away from the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Here's Finley. And Miller with the block.
Sends the shot back without foul. Love it.
And Finley gets it to go.
Fighting to keep the play going. Grabbing the board and sending it right back.
Hill with 6 points for him. Pass to Mills. Good. Phil picked up the assist. Mills got 6.
Nice pass creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Humphries kicks to Reed. Inside. That's his second shot. And his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
Pistons lead by 6. Pass to Houston. Back to Hunter. The Pistons working the ball around now. Unload from 13. Hill working it over. To the inside. And it's Miller with the jam.
How about busting out in the reverse throw that?
I love it. You're right. That was special.
Showing how effective he is close to the rim.
And the Raptors called time outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
They had their difficulties at the line and not getting those easy baskets from the strike really cost them in the long run. You got to make the free throws.
If free throws don't go your way, that only increases frustration. And other aspects of the game slowing down.
Here's Humphries. No scoring in this one. Pass to Finley. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Finley. Houston the pass to Hill. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Miller
defense was right up in his face there, and it spoiled his attempt to lay it in.
Humphries kicks to Reed. Here's Finley. Over Houston. Got it from 16 feet. Finley's got his third bucket of the night.
Good work shaking free of the defense and finding his shot.
Miller with his screen on Humphries. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
Well, I like their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, and another thing is they found the open man. Really being unselfish with the ball and making the extra pass tonight.
Detroit making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 8. Outside, Reed. Pass to Finley. Top of the key, Farrell. Al Finley. He's guarded by Hill. There's the three. That's good. Best basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
You do not let him get in a rhythm from out there.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. There's the pick. No. And that one is off. The Raptors have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Finley. Russell grabs the board. Detroit leading by 5. Hill left side. Here's Tuesday. Ball stolen. Here's Finley. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
That's too easy. High percentage look without much defensive pressure.
Finley's gone nice. 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pass to Russell. Puts it up for Hill. Nice shot by Smith. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
So time here for the Raptors.
The coach now looking to make some adjustments.
Yeah, so I like this timeout. Reset. Talking over how you want to attack this game.
He's jacked in for Detroit. Dawkins comes in for Hunt. Outside, Reed. To Askins. Al Finley. Toronto with the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Haskins from downtown. The shot misses. Here's Dawkins. Tisdale, no good. Here's Haskins. Hawkins passes to Reed. Always going up the layup here. An emphatic LU jam.
Incredible finish. And they made it look easy.
Don't you love to see that beautiful alley-oop?
Wow. Talk about a major throwdown. That was special.
Detroit with the ball. After the Raptors pick up two.
Yeah, size matters when it comes to rebounding inside. Good to see someone like him using his height to his advantage.
Shot from the low ball. Misses off the line. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Dawson. Here's Tisdale. Russell inside. He's covered by Hawks. Dawkins with pass to Russell. Three-pointer. The shot by Dawkins is no good. Raptors trail by 3. Hawkins. Pass to Finley. Through the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to shoot 3.
That's a great job
drawing the contact beyond the arc there. Just an awful play by the defender. You can't foul jump shooters, especially from a three-point attempt.
And he makes the first. The Raptors making the switch here. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the third. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Here's Dawkins. Still scoreless. Got to Houston. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Finley's got his foot down with that last one. Gets it out. That gives them the lead. And the Raptors lead by 2.
So consistent from the field. A quality outing for him.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep field. Dawkins the pass to Tisdale. Out to the right. Houston. And the pass good. Houston's got 6.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
36 seconds left in the first. Finley is the key. He lobs it up.
And he scores again. Keep feeding the ball.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dawkins. Six on the shot clock. Outside Russell. Here's the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up in the air.
I love the pursuit there.
Fearless Rodney Clark on the glass, and it pays off for him.
For sure.
And the hunger that he plays with, you can't teach that.
Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. gotten some good action in the books as we get back to the game. It's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Seems like even when they misfire, they're coming up with the rebound. I love the hustle.
They've been the more aggressive, physical team for sure.
Here's Houston. Smith outside. Pass to Houston. Wide open look. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You don't get a lot of those chances. You don't want that shot back.
Hawkins. Up top, King. Brown outside. Toronto working the ball around now. It's Hawkins on the wing. Over Hawkins. The shot by Hawkins. No good. And, well, Detroit shooting certainly key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Houston can't get it to go.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
The defense can't continue to give them that shot and expect the same result.
The screen from Brown. Over Russell. Rebound by Smith.
That's not a bad look. You miss that chance. You don't get them to fall against space like that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tisdale. Plays it up and banks it in. Tisdale's got his second bucket of the night.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Toronto trailing. And here's Hawkins. The screen from Brown. It's good. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal right there.
Not that hard to spot in a legal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the official.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ostertag's checked in. And Toronto also making the switch. Miller's checked in for Hawkins. Now here's Brown. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's King. That one's in. It's first shot this game.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establish himself inside. That's the way to do his work.
Here's Hawkins. Hasn't made one yet. Down to go. Nice one there from Ostertag. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball. Here's Hart. Brown feeling it a bit. Pass to King. 11 feet away. Rebound Detroit. And in the second quarter, under 3.5 minutes played already. Deflects the pass. Miller outside. Here's Hodge. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hodge has got the lead up to 2 now for the Raps. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raps.
Well, they've been aggressive on the defensive end. Quite a few takeaways in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. When they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Tuesday. After the Raptors pick up 2. Here's the screen. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Miller outside. Pass to King. And the shot is long.
And he knows he's got to convert the situation. No excuse for limited defense. And you can bet that's what he's taking these shots. Even though he missed there, that's not going to shake his confidence.
Brown the pass to Miller. Here's King. Houston pulls it in. Detroit's gone 0 Here's Dawkins. Scoreless thus far. Here's Houston. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Tisdale's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
How about that? Some volleyball skills out there.
Yeah. Good word to use. Just tapping it up and tapping it again.
That takes great coordination.
And that one's good.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the puck.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 midfield chances to the end of the second quarter. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now here's Mills. 6 points for him. That's the Hill. Here's Houston. Down to no dice from the high post.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
And here's Humphries. Toronto will get the ball around now. Here's Farrell. He has yet to score. Finley can't get it to go. Here's Houston. Pass to Hill. Hunter with it. It's Packers with the lead. Humphries the pass to King. Here's Farrell. Finley up top. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Houston. He's got six. Hunter up top. Covered by Humphries. Hunter kicks to Mills. Over to the wing. Here's Houston. Detroit. No good that time either. Raptors shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. Finley the pass to Farrell. King outside. Now Humphries. Still yet to score. Over Hunter. And the Raptors miss again. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 2. Pass to Houston. To end the quarter. Yep, it counts. Houston's got 8.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And for the rest of the offense look crossed up and confused at times. Toronto calls timeout. Bowen is jacked in for the Pistons. The Raptors also with a sub. Reed's jacked in. So it's Toronto. And here's Humphries. 11 points left. And Finley gets it to go.
The dime dropping abilities of Humphries. Love seeing him facilitate this offense.
On the windmill, started by Finley. High post shot. With that shot, the Raptors get down to just one basket from Hill.
I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
You have to go over the top or duck under. Right now they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Farrell.
There is no back down in this fella. Putting everything into his defense.
Hill pushes the Hunter. Out to Miller. Pistons passing it around. Lock it 6. Mills passes to Hill.
This is how challenging Hill is to guard. So good at getting defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Pistons. Durant, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one give them the lead.
Looking forward to seeing how Hill can stretch the floor in his career with his skill and length.
And that one falls. That puts them up by 1 point. The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Finley. 23 points in the game. Reed gives the bucket. And the lead coach just changing hands.
5 times. And we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
It has been something. Hunter against Humphries. Pass to Bowen. To the middle. The 11-footer. Uses it for last time. That's good. Mills got 8 points.
A timely pass finds him a solid scoring opportunity.
It's a neck and neck game at point. Humphries takes the lead. 1:57 left in the second. Finley can't get it to go.
Not kind of block shot, no question he got to do something.
It might not answer the stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around the net. Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
There's a minute 40 left now here in the second. Humphries the pass to Reed.
First team foul.
Here's Reed. Pass to Humphries. Here's Farrell. 6 to shoot. Over Bowen. Farrell can't hit.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense works.
Outside Hill. And here's Mills. Guarded by Reed. Mills pushes to Miller. And a great assist by Miller. That one goes in.
This is the greatest you have to have in the league.
You don't get to take your time.
Humphries gets to Finley. Back up Humphries. Pass to Farrell. And the call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Impressive concentration, getting the ball and the hoop.
And that's gotta fire him up. Showing the defense that I want to slow him down.
For Toronto, they've made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one misses. Detroit leading by 3. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Mills. Down low. Now here's Hill. He's got 12. Step back shot. Reed with the rebound. Al Finley. Out to the right wing. Up top, Humphrey. And some good action to the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. And as we get to this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard count. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Finley to the tie. Hill pulls it in. And here's Hill, who will bring it up to the Detroit Pistons. Miller inside. Good, that's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his third assist on the night.
They were right into the teeth of that defense.
The Raptors shooting here about 46% of the game. Now Finley. It's up to 3. Hills with the rebound. Mills has got his 8th rebound. Hill passes to Mills. And here is Hill. Finley with the rebound. Finley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Humphries. Hunter with some nice defense.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Houston can't get to go. Raptors trail by 5. Humphries with it. He has yet to score. Right wing. Inside. And the lane is good after a nice pass.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And here is Hill. He's got 12. And it's Hill with the kick.
You know, the dunk was nice, but what about the fantastic screen, too?
Wasn't that fun? Creating separation, making everything else easy.
Working well together.
This is what being a great teammate is all about. You see the chemistry these two have.
Toronto with the ball. Following the bucket by the Pistons. Finley up top. 5 to shoot. Fader on the way. Rebound by the Pistons. Miller's got his rebound right now in the game. Got a piece of Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Finley. He's got 23. Banked in off the glass. Finley's got 25 points in the game. So it's the Pistons now. It's a 3-point game. Hill with the miss. Miller's revenge before. Count that one. 16 points for Hill.
Nothing like someone feels better than making a shot.
Toronto calls timeout. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Raptors trail by 5. Humphries the pass to Reed. He lobs up the alley pass. Finley can't get it to go.
They both saw the ball open up, but it just didn't quite ferment for him.
A little misread on the time. Not sure who mixed it up, but they'll get it straight next time.
Now here's Hill. He's got 6 and it's Hill with the key.
A phenomenal athlete. I like whenever Hill drives towards the basket.
Second half, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Humphries the pass to Reed. Clark in general, the game is physical now. As it's never been. There's such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to do.
Now here's Hill. He's got 18. Here's the screen. Miller inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point chance here for him.
And this demonstrates a strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Miller no good on the free throw.
Free throws are as much a mental game as anything else in basketball. It's easy to overthink when the pressure is all on you.
Here's Farrell. Finley up top. Just fine to shoot. Here's Reed. Makes it off the glass. Reed got 6.
Right now, it's simply the second shots that are killing me. I mean, they've got to do a better job securing the miss after playing solid defense.
And it's so deflating giving up a score like that. Work hard to force a miss, and then it's all for nothing.
And Hill throws it down.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Outside Reed. Farrell looking around. Finley up top. And Humphries has it in the corner. Farrell for 3. Mills with the rebound. Mills got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. From 8. No points there. Not for 14 from the floor, but still shooting 64% this game. Farrell passes to Humphries. Back to Farrell. Toronto looking the ball around now. Finley up top. Finley can't get it to go.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Hunter bounce pass. And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Hunter. Hill's got 10 points in just the second half. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 11. Offensively, things sort of falling apart for them.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Toronto calls timeout. To Farrell. Now Reed, covered by Mills. Shot clock at 6. Reed misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And Hill has it in the corner. Here's Mills. Floats it up for Hill. Stolen by Reed. Here's Haskins, covered by Mills. Basket counts. He's got 6.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Pass to Miller. Out to the wing. Uncovered. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way. Miller's got 8 points.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Here's Haskins. Miller grabs the net.
Second personal foul. Substitution.
Pistons lead by 11. Here's Houston. He's got 8. From the top of the key, Toronto grabs the miss. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passed off, Reeves. The Pistons change here. Russell's checked in. Kings checked in for the Raptors. To the left side wing. Unloads. Humphreys, no good. And here's Hill. Will bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 11 at the largest mark in the game. Here's Tuesday. He's got 6. Fires for 3. And he's good on the ball. Hill's got 13 points now on the court.
Hill's learning. If he wants to create driving lanes for himself, he has to help force the defense to extend.
Toronto calls timeout.
That timeout call right there. Look like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Here's King. Out to the right wing. Now here is Humphries. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Humphries has got 4 points this quarter.
Jay Humphries is very effective as a shooter from the mid-range. You got to D him up better than that.
Pass to Farrell. Now here's Reed, and he's covered by Dawkins, and it goes down 2 points. Reed's got 8.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Now Hill, he's got 25. And the layup's good off the glass. Hill's got 15 points in just the second half.
Showing he can get it done in close. Hill muscling his way in.
Raptors trail by 12. Reed with a screen for Humphries. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Dawkins. Nothing on the board. The 3 from Hill. Russell. It's rebounded by Farrell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Humphries with it. 6 on the shot clock. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 6.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here's Dawkins after the Raptors pick up 2. Grant Hill on the wing. He's got 27. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
He is going to work down there. Gets the follow-up slam as a result.
Clark, you know, his effort on the boards tonight has been electrifying.
Superb.
And he's the difference in the game right now. Hustle plays like that one are a huge boost for his team.
And here are the Raptors now. After the basket by Detroit. Haskins. Here's Reed. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Takes the 13-footer. Pass to Dawkins. It's back to Hill. Wide open shot is on the money. Hill's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons.
Slick little mid-range jumper. That'll do it.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Pistons leading by 14. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Tisdale. Here's Dawkins. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to it. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Houston. Shoots from the high post, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
A favorite area for Houston. He is fearless from mid-range.
Finley the pass to King. To the wing on the left. Here's Haskins. Here's Hodge. Here's Finley. Misses the 3.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Pass to Smith. Here's Houston. And it's King with the rebound. Here's Finley. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fantastic job getting this kind of a look at the rim. King flushes it home whenever he can.
Pistons leading by 17. Pass to Houston. Screen by Smith. Lets it go from 14. He squares up and sinks it. Houston's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Giving up mid-range looks to a shooter like him, not going to help you get out of this hole.
Yeah, time for a change because right now they're just getting beat up.
Finley can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. To the wing right side. Here's Houston. Hodge pulls it in. Brown outside. Pass to Hodge. Here's Haskins. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Smith sets the pick for Russell. Dawkins the pass to Houston. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this lead can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Pass to King. The fader. And again, no good by Toronto.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
To the right side. Houston the pass to Tisdale. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And I'd bet right now, Coach wants to go over the turnover problem. Seems like they've been trying to force things a bit. They just need to get back into a steady rhythm. Establish the pace of the offense so they can string together a good run. Solid possessions without trying to do too much.
Here's Houston. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 21. Pass to King. Over to the left wing. And again, no good by Toronto. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside, Russell. It's back to Hill. Fires the three. Pass to Houston. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Toronto grabs the miss. Finley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Askins passes to Finley. Toronto working the ball around now. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team. But even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Outside Hill. And he drops it in from the low post. Hill's got 31.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Pass to Askins. Now Finley. Over Houston. Detroit with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Russell, and it's blocked by Brown.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Pass to Finley. Now here's King. Here's Finley. A 3-ball. Hits it from 3-point range. Finley's got 30 points.
Expertly placed bounce pass, avoiding interference and getting it to the shooter.
Here's Houston. Pass to Hill. Here's Houston. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Finley. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Finley's got 9 points now in just the second half. And so he'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here he goes. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Brown outside. Pass to Finley. And here is King from 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to Russell.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage line.
Here's Tisdale. He's covered by Brown. Here's Hill. And he knocks down the jumper. Hill's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Pass to Brown. Finley up top. The shot. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Russell. Here's Tisdale. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Pass to Finley. Here's Askins. To the middle. Here's Benjamin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And here's a timeout now from Emmanuel Barnett. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams changing it up here. Detroit leading by 16. And here is Hunter. Here's Houston. Tries again. And Miller with a nice bucket inside. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Humphries the pass to Reed. Now Finley. top of the key, Farrell. Clock at 6. Pass to Finley. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Humphries. That's off. And so he'll bring it up for the Pistons. Now here's Mills. No good there. Now Humphries. Here's Reed. 18 feet away.
Third personal foul.
Hunter with it. Miller sets a screen for Hill. Jumper is off. Raptors trail by 18. Driving in. Plays it in off the window.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Jacks up a 3. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're doing absolutely everything they can to close the book on this one.
Yeah, the time on the clock and the numbers on the scoreboard are all in their favor right now.
Here's Finley. Pass to Humphries. 4 on the clock. They set the pick. From deep. Here's Benjamin.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
At the line for the Raptors, Benjamin.
That free throw, no good. Poster tags checked in for the Pistons. A new group in now for the Raptors. And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point. And, you know, this will be a big victory for them. They came out, executed their game plan, and what a huge win for the Pistons.
Well, they definitely had the edge in the glass, Clark, pulling down those extra rebounds.
You know, Kevin, there was no way for us to predict that coming in. I mean, these teams are pretty evenly matched in that category, rebound.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Hill.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
Number 35, Double Hawk.
It's been a one-sided affair for sure.
It is obvious and clear who the better team is.
Picked by Ostertag. That shot, no good. Here's the Raptors with the ball. King, left side. Now, Brown. So Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Well, Clark, they put on a show for this home crowd, playing with a lot of precision and just having their way out there at the end.
Yeah, this place was buzzed.
Control now.